on the end of that.
How you doing, guys, and welcome back to another show. But this one is a freezing one because the water temperature is 63 degrees and the air temperature is 65, and for us Floridians that is considered freezing. And I do have to say that my friends are pretty brave to get on the jet ski and navigate through the freezing water, but it was their choice. I just hope they don't go into hypothermia when they start speeding up and get splashed by the freezing water. But I think they chose that because they don't really know how cold it's gonna get, but we know because we have dealt with it before. And to answer the question from the New Year's video with the Hydrosport, what happened to the center engine? First of all, I have to congratulate the viewers who noticed that and pay attention to the details. Well, it was a simple matter, but it restricted the engine from working properly, and it was the shift sensor rod. It was stuck, caused by aluminum and stainless steel rubbing together, plus the salt water constantly hitting it, and also us not using the boat as much as we used to, so it fused both pieces together, and that led the engine not being able to shift forward or backwards. But luckily the other two were running fine, so we were able to use the Hydrosport on New Year's Eve. But no worries, because we took the boat to our new home, Reliable Marine, and they got it fixed, so the Hydro is ready to be back on the water. But now let's go back to the video and see my friends freeze to death, because now the splashing and the speed begins. Also noticed something a little different on the West Coast water today. There were a lot of nice looking boats out cruising around. And I do have to admit, my friends are taking it like real champs, because they've been riding for about 20 minutes of constant splashing of freezing water, and they're still holding on and riding strong. And today we're heading over to Sanibel Beach, and that's gonna be about a 45-minute ride. So imagine that. And once we reached Sanibel Beach, I was really surprised to see so many people out on the beach, but notice not that many in the water. And now we're gonna enjoy one of the benefits of boating on the West Coast, and that is pulling up to the beach without jumping in the cold water. And we definitely took advantage of this, because we pulled up all the way to the shore, not letting the water level pass our knees, because if it gets higher than that, I'm not going in, especially if it gets too close to the danger zone. But we made it ashore at knee level, so we're gonna walk around what Sanibel Beach has to offer on a cold, freezing winter day that is so cold that the pelicans are not even in the water. And for those people that have been a long time subscriber to the channel and seen my Sanibel videos from before, you notice that Sanibel have gone to a complete drastic change after the hurricane, especially the vegetation around the island. It used to be such a tropical wonderland full of green, beautiful natural landscape, and the sand got shifted around and some of it eroded away. And also the historic lighthouse that it used to have 3 houses on the bottom now is all empty, standing alone and bare of its natural beauty. But you know what's still here? Everyone's goodwill and nature building it back little by little. And we could take advantage of this right now, because we're watching a seahawk hunt for its food using the lighthouse as a lookout point, hunting for fish. And talking about fish, well, you already know my kids. They come prepared with their fishing rods just in case they see something in the water. But I think today is even too cold to do that. too bad that my friends are visiting the West Coast on such a cold day, but they're not gonna let that go to waste. They went in the freezing water.
Oh my god, la verdad que se tiró. Oh my god.
And they were brave to go into the water, but they only lasted about 15 minutes and they wanted to go already, so it's time to head back. But now the jet ski riders are being smart because they're trading places, giving the other people a chance to feel the cold, freezing water. And I do have to say, they are pretty brave because right now there's less sun and it's later during the day, so that means the water is gonna be even colder, plus the wind. This is definitely one memory they're not gonna forget. But me and Fresco are being smart. We're riding back on the boat. And if you enjoy videos like this, having fun in the sun or in the cold weather, and it's your first time watching the channel, make sure to subscribe because we're always planning new adventures, and they might be on water or land. But now we're gonna leave Sanibel Lighthouse behind. But if you guys are curious to see what Sanibel Beach used to look like before the hurricane hit, we're gonna leave a link on this video description and you can watch the difference before and after. And this is about our third or fourth time coming by Sanibel, and we're noticing it's regaining its natural beauty back. But you know who's not coming back at full throttle and freezing? Is the jet ski riders. And they're happy because we're almost home, because I know it had to have been a torturing ride. I just hope my friends come visit again, but during summertime, and they get to enjoy the West Coast water in a different way, because I know now this time they're only taking back freezing memories. But one thing I do know is they're not gonna forget them. The time they rode jet skis through the snow in Florida, and that gets everybody every time I say it snows in Florida. And I'm gonna explain to you guys exactly what that means. For us Floridians, anything under 60 degrees is considered snow, freezing weather. But I'm glad for those people that take it as a joke and laugh about it. But others get confused and they say I'm wrong because it never snows in Florida. I guess they're gonna have to keep watching my channel to understand why we say that.